Hi, my name is Holly Mecker from Instructional Tech. Today we're here to talk about resources that we can use when we're working and answering those PLC questions of how do I respond if students do not learn, and how do I extend the learning of students who are already proficient. So here I am inside of Think Central. Remember, we access Think Central from Clever. So I'm inside of Think Central. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Math Activity Center. So the Math Activity Center will look a little different from teachers and students simply because teachers have more resources inside of the Math Activity Center. Now, some of those resources I want to pull to your attention are the practice, the reteach, and the challenge. Inside the practice, we can simply find more practice for our students for each unit, big idea, and lesson. Let's go ahead, and I am currently teaching Unit 1, and I'm on Big Idea 4, and I'm just starting, so I'm in Lesson 15. So here, using this filter, I can simply find more practice for my students within that lesson. If I open it up, it simply opens a new tab, and it will show me some more practice for my students that I could have students work on. Now, this, of course, is showing me the teacher version. It's showing me the answer key. You can see the answers are all in red. And we'll show you how you can assign that in a few minutes. I'm going to head back. So we selected this first one that shows the teacher version. There is also a printable version for students as the second option. And so if you wanted to give this as a paper copy instead of on digital, you can always print this off as well by choosing the second option. And let's take a look at what that reteach looks like. So if your students have not mastered, you have a small group that you need to work with that haven't fully mastered those standards yet. Notice it remembered that I'm on Unit 1 on Big Idea 4, Lesson 15. And here are my reteach options. So again, if I click this to open it, just to check it out, see what it looks like, it opens in a new tab, and then it is printer ready to go if I wanted to print this answer key out. So I have that for my reference. Again, I can assign this to my students, and we'll look at that in a few minutes. But you can see it is a different practice for my students to go through when I'm reteaching. Let's go back one more time. Again, on the top is the teacher version, on the bottom is our student version. So if you wanted to print already, you could print this bottom one off for your students and you could use it paper copy. And let's take a look at that challenge. What are we going to give students to do while we are reteaching our other students? Well, let's challenge them a little bit. And I'm going to make sure I have my correct unit and big idea. Now, I've noticed it's a little bit glitchy here. I'm not going to put in the lesson. So when I put in the lesson, nothing comes up. But right here you can find my Unit 1, Big Idea 4, Lesson 15 challenge. And so this practice that these students will do looks similar to the reteach, but it is more challenging for students and pushes their understanding a little bit. So you'll see that they have a different practice that they can do. So again, there is a practice, there is a reteach, and then there is a challenge. Let's go ahead and see what this might look like to find it in order to assign it to our students. I'm going to go back to Think Central, and I'm going to browse and go into my grade level. I'm in Unit 1, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then my big idea or my Chapter 4 is where I'm at. And again, Lesson 15. So here I am inside the lesson level resources. As I scroll down, you'll notice I have my core instruction at the top. That is the do the blue. So anytime you're doing anything core instruction, that's up here at the top. As I scroll down, this is my differentiated instruction. This is where I can find my practice, reteach, and challenge in the student edition. So here is the practice. Notice it's the very bottom. It says practice. Then here's my reteach, and here's my challenge. So I can simply push assign and then select the students that I want to receive each practice. So that's how easy it is to find additional resources when you're answering question 3 and 4 in our PLC model. What do we do with our students who have not learned the material? And what do we do with our students who have learned it and need an extension? If you have any questions, make sure to drop them below in the comments. And please take the time to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us and have a great day.